Hello my YouTube friends, today I will show you how to create these pictures with wool. We are not going to use any brushes or paints, just wool. And I will show you the process using this picture. I used a piece of white felt as a base for my painting. I removed the frame and a glass, leaving only a backing part, and I wrapped and fastened the felt around this back part. Then I started to create a white background by laying wool. I will show you more details on this later. Next, I added colors to my background and started creating grass and long leaves. More colors are added to the background and leaves and petals started to appear. I will show you the process later. More flowers are done and the painting started to look very nice. I really like and happy with the combination of my colors. Notice that this is a look of my painting without the glass. Flowers and leaves are more fluffy and look three-dimensional. While creating this wool painting, I kept placing the glass on top of my work, since there will be nothing except the glass that will hold everything together. Glass also provides pressure, and the flowers and leaves look differently with and without the glass. Let me show how easy it is to create leaves and petals from the wool. First, what you need to do is just pull the patches of wool of the desired color, and I will use this bright green and I will use this olive green to create variations of colors, and then I will use a little bit of yellow, and then make sure that it's not too thin, not transparent, but not too thick, and then with your scissors, pretending that this is a piece of fabric, you just cut the leaves of the shape that you want them to be. And this is all you need to do with the leaf. And there is another way to go, and I will show you this while doing the petals for the flowers. So I will start off with the same procedure of pulling the wool of desired colors, and I will use 3 colors here. And this baby pink, a little bit. See how nice the combination is. And before I even start cutting, I will use this needle for dry felting. All this comes in one kit: the wool, the foam, this needle, very sharp by the way, and this leather protection for your finger, because your finger will be right here, so you want to protect your finger from this very sharp and dangerous needle. And then you just start doing this very relaxing movements, and then you will turn it on the other side and you will keep doing the same thing. This way your so-called fabric will be more dense, and it will be easier for you to shape the petals or the flowers. So now I can take my scissors and I can shape my pansy petals. They are a little bit different in shape, so this is how I shape them. So this is a petal for my pansy. And if I want a smaller one, I still have enough wool to produce the smaller one. And I shape it using my fingers or my scissors if necessary. And this is my second petal. This is how I build and create my petals and leaves. And my picture is almost ready. And now I will show you, if you still want to do a little bit of background, this is what you do. You just pull your wool very thin layers and you just place it on your base. It's called the base where you do the painting. If you want more of the yellow, in some places you do more yellow. But this is how you do the background when you start off the picture. And you can put a little bit green or blue or whatever color you would like for your background. But these leaves you can still apply like that. You don't need to glue them. You don't need to do anything. We just cut them off and you are applying them in the places where you think it's appropriate for them to be. Maybe this leaf I will put right here. And I don't need any more petals because I believe I created all my flowers. But if you want to do more flowers, you just keep doing this and creating new flowers as needed. But after you think that your work is done, what you need to do, you need to take your glass and you need to apply your glass to see how your final product looks like. And of course I have a lot of reflection with this simple glass, but this simple glass is just for the working process. Later I will use artistic glass that don't have this much glare, and this is what I will use to hang on my wall. Now when I explain to you the process, let's look at the second picture. These are peonies, and I use different shades of pinks, whites, reds and burgundy to create this painting. I would still call it painting. And I also used dry needle felting technique to create these waves with some yarn. And the background is lilac, pink and green. I really like the colors of this picture. This painting is called A Small Village in Winter. And I had great fun creating snow on the ground, snow on the roofs and the sky for this picture. And the last picture I'm going to show you today is called Forest Clearing at Night. I used many techniques to create this picture. I used dry needle felting, I used painting with wool, but in another technique I used ribbon embroidery to create trees with ribbons and some wool, interest techniques with wool to create the leaves of the other two trees. And this painting is three-dimensional because the trunks of these trees somehow are protruded from the background. And this is the night sky. I also used beading techniques to create some beaded flowers. here the French knots and many shades of wool. This is the fireplace. I also truly enjoyed creating this picture. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and liked my paintings. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you.